Hello, happy Friday. We are doing lesson 10 today, which is functional range of motion. So lesson 9, you guys looked at the different types of synovial joints and what kind of movement it allows. And now in lesson 10, we're looking at how is that movement applied to the body. So in this activity, you'll start by looking at just some vocab. And you'll notice these vocab words kind of match together. So when you're looking at like depression, elevation, rotation, circumduction, flexion, extension, abduction, and adduction, they work in opposition of each other. And so if you're able to figure out what those words mean and the definition of those words, then it's easier to apply it to each of the joints, right? Shoulder flexion versus elbow flexion versus knee flexion. They're all going to be doing the same thing, just at different joints. So start by doing a little research and in your own words. I do not want to see copy and pasting. I know it's hard because we are doing distance learning, but make sure that you are using your own words. If I'm seeing it straight, my husband getting his phone charger. If I'm seeing it straight from the internet, I'm just going to unsubmit. So start with your vocab, and then you can watch this video that I made this morning, going through the different range of motions. So I actually follow along with the assignment, and I go through each of the motions for you. See if it's pausing, but if I zoom ahead, you can see I go through. It's like Inception here, two hams. I go through the different motions, and then as you watch this, you can pause and then type in again in your own words the description of the movement. So you're kind of making yourself a little cheat sheet of, okay, what is she doing, or what is supination, what is pronation, and so on and so forth. So going through each of those functional range of motion movements, and then you get to have a little fun. I want you guys to choose 5. So choose 5 range of motion movements and put it into some sort of routine or dance. It doesn't have to be super fancy. You can literally just take a video just like I did and go through 5 movements, and that would work. The easiest way is probably to use your YouTube account from school. So everyone has their own YouTube account from school. So if you go to your YouTube account, and then up in the top, I have an Android, so I don't know if it's different, but up in the top it has that little camera, and so you can hit the little camera button and you can record, or you can, if you want to just record it on your camera, like on your camera roll, you can record it on your camera roll and then upload it. So you can do that, or if you want to get fancy, I did my own TikTok this morning. It took me way longer than it should have, because putting the little words on there and getting it timed just right so it stays where it's supposed to be is hard. But that's just another example of why I am too old for this app. But here is my functional range TikTok. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. But if you want to, you can go find me and duet the TikTok, and that will count for the assignment. Or you can use the same sound or a different sound and make up your own. So kind of a little bit of a fun way to do the functional range of motion. And that's it for lesson 10. We do have our Google Meet today at noon, so in about 2 hours. And come with your questions. I already have a little bit of a list of things that people wanted to go over, so including the urinalysis from, I think, lesson 8 maybe. And we can also talk about the joint movements and types of joints. Make sure you got those names correct from lesson 9. All right, that's it. Have a good Friday. Hope to see you guys soon.